absolutely trounced the opposition. They went 3-0 in their semi-finals and mentalities, and what a better stage and what a better casting partner I could have asked for.
Thank you very much, Harry, and of course what a great setting as well here, live from the Emirates Stadium for the final, your final of PES 2019, and it's an early chance here, and it's into the back of the net, and the Brazilians have taken just a few minutes, and we have the first goal, Harry, and potentially we could be seeing new stars born here.
And it's Mr. Montero, the man who draws first blood. You can see the Indonesians. It's a nightmare start for them. But wow, what a start. What a start. He actually starts off the move here, but I think it is Koulibaly there playing up front. He just slots that home. Great run made after this initial pass to set up a teammate. Just shakes the defender off, just lunging in a little bit too early. It's a left-footed strike that draws first blood. Absolutely sensational movement from the big man up top. And, well, you don't want to give them a head start. They've proved time and time again that they can certainly breach defences left, right and centre. And they've been given, you have to say, it's got to go down defensively as a little bit of a lack of a poor judgment. They didn't read the attack at all well, and they've gifted the Brazilians the first goal of the day, and well, they're going to snap that up all day long, and they're going on the front foot again here. Like you said before the game, Harry, they had two different ways of qualifying for the final. You had WANI, who had pretty straightforward qualification with a 3-0 victory, whereas Eligasul had to really work for it, and they kind of still got that bit between the teeth, haven't they? Yeah, they had to work hammer and tong. You've said it again. To get to this final, but when you are going up against a team who won very clearly and scored almost with the last kick of the game in WANI in your opposition, what you want to do is exactly what Eligasul Stars did in the second minute. Strike immediately, make them play on the front foot, and that's going to allow a lot of space in behind. Yeah, there's another chance there. The offside flag has been raised there, just straight the wrong side of Socrates. I think it was a foul, actually. This occasion. I stand corrected, Harry. Thanks for pointing that out and showing to the viewers at home that I'm just talking absolute rubbish. I'm not, of course. Torreira plays it through towards Lacazette. Another chance here. It's Mkhitaryan. Chance for 1-1. Smothered by the goalkeeper. And Harry, that would have been the instant response that they needed. Yeah, should have done better. It was loose fly down there. The orange marker had a chance for WANI to level the playing field, but it's good though, good signs of life. There's more space here on the left-hand side for Aubameyang as well. Maybe not where you'd want him out here on the wing. You'd want him in the box there, an imposing figure. Yeah, you want him in field where he can affect the game a bit more, but they've got to be really careful because this game can very quickly go away from them with the talent of Guiafera and co from Brazil, of course qualifying first in season 1 from the Americas region, and they've taken this final by the scruff of the neck already, going for that second goal, of course. The first goal coming inside the opening 3 minutes as it's down towards the near touchline, in towards the danger area. It's Koulibaly! It's 2-0 to Eligasul Stars, and it might just be already, Harry, the nail in the coffin. And it's the world champion from 2 years ago, Guiafera, 99, to put this one away. Again, great work, combination work really on the right-hand side. It was Ralph turned to Playa this time, a little knock on as well, but the ex-world champ back once again on the world stage, proving his worth. Absolutely. And now they've doubled their lead. Yeah, we ran out of superlatives to describe the young man from Brazil when he won the 1v1s in 2017, of course beating Eterito in that final. Well, he's on the brink of doubling up his trophy haul and becoming the second co-op World Finals champion in 2019, as it's in towards Koulibaly again, and they really sense blood here. They are going all out for the win inside the opening half an hour. Yeah, WANI here need to steady the ship. You need to be the team that scores next and strikes first, because, well, I'd say strikes first, more like strike third at this rate.
So towards the danger area, looking for Aubameyang, headed away. They've not really been able to create too much. And from a WANI point of view, you've got to remember that they opened proceedings today with a 4-0 defeat. They certainly would not like to see that happen to bookend the day's performance. That would be quite a drastic end to proceedings, but Lacazette has the chance here for them to possibly snatch a goal back in towards Aubameyang. I mean, defensively, the Brazilians have got it on lock at the moment, haven't they?
Yeah, slamming the door shut whenever it might be a little bit open, and now they can counter potentially, but that's the second time in a row we've seen Zeus Faidan, the orange marker, maybe be a little bit tentative on the ball.
Iwobi down this left-hand side, good challenge again. They've just not really, by that one-half chance, been able to create anything in an attacking sense, really. WANI, the champions from Indonesia, but back down the other side, they're going to have some defending to do as it's whipped in towards Kolo and Co. Bit of alliteration for you there.
I like that.
Lacazette picks it up, turns in field. Harry, what do they need to do in the remaining 10 minutes, WANI? Do they need to grab the goal, or do you think going in at 2-0 they could still change something in the second half?
I think right now they just look a little bit too stiff. I feel like the occasion might just be getting the better of them. That's the third time in a row I've seen Zeus Faidan. Again, I hate to single him out, but as the orange marker, maybe been a little bit too tentative on the ball.
Yeah, another chance here down the left-hand side. It's in towards a danger area, towards a back post, but again, the movement hasn't been quite there, as Lucky Marif with the cross wasn't able to pick out a fellow Indonesian compatriot, and now it is Eligasul on the counter, but it's run out of play for a throw, and really, 38 minutes gone. You couldn't have asked for a better first half if you're a Brazilian fan.
Certainly not. It's been electrifying, and now we sort of start to write the story of whether or not we can see a comeback from the Indonesian squad. Don't forget their captain, Faidan, who I have been singling out, just 16 years of age. So he's going to have to show bundles of maturity if he wants to shake off the nerves or try and conjure something here for his Indonesian squad.
I mean, that in itself, for such a young age, to burden that responsibility, but he's taken it so far today, but he's going to have to produce another match-winning performance if they're to get anything from this final, because at this moment in time, the champions from the Americas region are sailing towards a co-op victory. It's finished at the end of the first half, a brace from Kulabai, and they look irresistible, Harry.
They look very good. You can see on the statistics on your screen there briefly just before we switched away, not a single shot registered from the Indonesians. They're going to have to be a little bit more creative, maybe start to play a little bit more direct. Off your screens right now, we can take a look as well at some of the points at the half, co-op points, and it's been all green on the side of Eligasul Stars. They've certainly been the more well-oiled of the two teams, and looking at them right there, again, they just seem a little bit tentative. Obviously, they're talking through tactics right now, maybe what they could do differently towards the latter stages.
They need wholesale changes here, Harry?
I don't even think so. I was about to say just before the half, they had a great chance. I think it was actually Lucky Marif who had a chance with Lacazette in the box to maybe just poke a pass
the cross,
through.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
No, it wasn't even the cross, it was just before, where Zeus Faidan actually did a great job with Aubameyang, I think it was, just pulling off Lacazette. All it needed was just that little link-up play that we're missing at the moment from WANI. The Indonesians just don't seem to be on the same page. If they start to put pen to paper and be on the same page, then I think we're going to see the next goal go in their favour. It certainly needs to.
Absolutely, we get the second half underway, and of course we know that WANI have a mountain to climb if they are to go on and become world champions here. It's a real tall order for them, as again they give possession away. That final ball has proved so difficult, and again on the counter-attack, Kolo and Kulabai have caused all sorts of problems, and they're in again here. It's played back towards Kolo by the looks of things, and hacked away by Socrates, and it just looks at this moment in time there is only one winner. They need to really change proceedings. It's just tough, Harry, to see how they're going to do it.
Certainly can't concede next, but they're on the attack right here.
Could it be Cursor, the commentator, asking how they could do it? No, not on this occasion. And another chance comes and goes. Interestingly, in qualification, both teams played 30 matches, and it was WANI who finished with 96 points and only 81 for Eligasul stars. So in terms of qualification, it was WANI who had almost an unblemished route to the World Finals, losing no games and only drawing 2, but they are behind here in the World Finals, and it's looking very, very difficult for them to change proceedings.
Got to say, Rio from WANI at the moment has been so solid defensively. Bit of a mistake there from the Indonesians, and as I said before, they cannot concede next. So much more difficult to come back from 3 down than it is from 2. Still 30 in-game minutes as well, but you need to get a hold of the ball pretty soon and start setting the pace and at least register a shot on the board. Yeah,
one of these 3 players from the Indonesian contingent really need to stand up and be counted now. They need a hero, and they need it quickly. There is just under 30 minutes remaining, and on the flip side, the Brazilians are 30 minutes away from becoming world champions here at the Emirates Stadium. What a wonderful location to do it, in the heart of London City, as Torreira has a chance to counter here for WANI. Iwobi, this is the first real chance of the second half for them to do something, but again, Harry, it's that final ball that they're just rushing.
Yeah, I think it's just almost hit and hope, you want to say. This is a nice lob through ball now, and it just seems to be better football, more clinical football. As
a near post cross there, and it could have been curtains, couldn't it?
The ball is just lashed across the face of goal. I was going to say, if we get to the 70th minute and we don't see a goal for WANI, I would like to see wholesale changes, and we can see the pause come in from them around the 70 minutes.
I think they might be going for that now, because it's almost a do or die, because they've come out in the second half looking to change things without changing necessarily personnel, and nothing's really worked. They've still not really made too many inroads in this rigid back line from Eligasul, and it's tough to see where they're going to go from here, Harry, as again they're still pausing.
For them, Torreira's come off for Maitland-Niles, so a bit more attacking there. Iwobi also has come off for I didn't actually quite grab the player name there, but there's certainly been personnel changes. Haven't seen them change the formation just yet. In fact, yeah, there we go. They're starting to actually now, as we see on our screens, push Lacazette a little bit further up the pitch, and Katie has come on for the Qatarian as well. So signs of intent right here. They know they need to attack WANI, but they also need to keep it solid at the back, because if they concede next, this game is all but over.
Some people might have thought, coming into a final after, well, an epic semi-final for the Brazilians that seemed to take an age to complete. Some people would have thought that mentally they would have been drained from that, but Harry, they look fresh as a daisy here.
They've bounced back, and that's what champions do, and this Brazilian Eligasul Stars roster is scattered with champions, Brazilian champions, national champions, and even some international champions as well. So that's a tough task for WANI to overcome. 20
minutes remaining for WANI to get something. That was another chance, hacked away, but it's still in the danger area. Lacazette can't get on the end of it, and these are half chances that really need to be turned into full chances, or at least test the goalkeeper from the half chances. John Jules picks it up on the left-hand side, finds Danny Welbeck. Still they build that possession. They've had quite a lot of possession, to be fair. They've just not really done anything with it.
Yeah, and that's the sort of attack that we're going to be seeing, as we see on our screens right now, from the Brazilian outfit.
This could be game over here.
I was going to say, that sort of counter-attack is what we're going to see for the remaining 15 minutes or so in this game, as I think they'll be happy to sit back with his 2-goal cushion.
It's out towards John Jules. Another chance here for WANI to bring it into the danger area, and Aubameyang again dispossessed defensively. I've been so impressed with Eligasul. Harry, you touched on the fact that potentially they might have been a bit in awe of the situation here in the final WANI.
Yes, I feel like that's
too deep for them.
Certainly what has played out so far. Great defensive work, by the way. I credited Ralph earlier on, but this time it's Alamau, and you can see again them just hoofing the ball up the pitch. They are confident that WANI don't have the attacking prowess to break them down, and you can see that in some of their decisions. Playing the ball back inside now, so a little bit more steady, and they're just waiting for runners to break through. Don't forget, we're just 7 minutes left. That means WANI are going to have to commit men forward, and that's when the gaps are going to start to appear. Just 6 minutes left now to get 2 goals.
As you said, 6 minutes stand between Guiafera, Ralph and Alamau to win the co-ops of 2019, but it's another chance that comes and goes, and still a chance that comes and goes without even being able to pull the trigger. Defensively.
With Farah, by the way, sorry to cut you off, but that could be a World Championship winning intervention right there, hoofing the ball away.
1 minute remaining here. Do or die here for the Indonesian champions. Again, Guiaferra steps in to bring the ball away. Actually, it was Alamau on this occasion, as another chance to play it out towards the right-hand side. Ralph has the ball. It's finished here, and the PES 2019 League World Champions are the Brazilians. Illegal Stars. I can't even say it, I'm that excited. Eligasul Stars, get it right, Harry. A stunning performance from the trio from Brazil, and on their day, they have been absolutely breathtaking.
The 20-year-old Guiaferra, ex-world champion, the 24-year-old